what's going on? This is Mario Ramon discussion, and today we're going to have a discussion about Big Brother. That's my show. I'm not just watching it because Candy and Tamar is on there. I'm actually like infatuated with the show. I watched it last year with Omarosa, so that was pretty good. But this year, if you think Omarosa gave it to you, Tamar is giving it to Candy. Like it was just okay. So they haven't shown this on television. This is the footage that they don't show on television, but it's blowing up on the internet. So of course they're probably going to run it on television now that they see the public wants it like this, and they're not going to eliminate these girls because they're going to bring the viewers to want to see Mike Tyson and Luke Ferrigno fight. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to draw in the viewers. I just don't think that. I think Kato, like, there has to be like a sacrificial lamb. And I think that's why Kato was invited. Come on, let's just be honest and let's be real. Hold up. Just trying to see if the lighting is okay. All right. So it looks kind of like dark over here. So I tried to do the best I could. But um I think Cato is like a sacrificial lamb. Like he was invited to the party to kind of like lose, you know. And I hate to say it, Lindsay Lohan's mom too. I don't think they're in jeopardy of winning. Unless, I just don't think they are unless they, I don't know, get a body transplant and they can handle these tasks. I mean, they have these children swinging. Like most people can't lift their body weight like that. That's like really hard, you know. And then and then you got to climb, and then you have to do it consecutively, and it's just a lot of riffraff and hula for your body, you know. Especially if you're like not trained for this. Now, when oh my god, what is his name? Nate Burke's boyfriend's name? I don't know. But comment and tell me Nate Burke's husband or his boyfriend. I don't know. I'm not in their business, but I did see him on the intro, Nate Burkus. So when he had to go up against the Olympic swimmer, they were like, you know, back and forth, going back and forth. Like that took a lot of stamina, you know. And I just don't see Kato or Lindsay Lohan's mom or Tom Green, to be quite honest. Now, for the rest of the house, like I think that Tamar will win the house over with her personality and her cooking. And then if she tells like a really sad story and then starts singing something, then that's gonna get them in like the what you call that United Way. And they all gonna be in her hand. Please, Candy, don't sing because I don't think you don't want Tamar to battle you because she'll start screaming and singing real loud over you. So let's get to the Tamar and Candy fight. Where did we go wrong? I'm not even trying to be for as a viewer watching, but I don't know. Like, we didn't see the moment before. See, the camera started rolling with Tamar, and she had like this gold. So, what happened when she put on the gold? Was there a conversation when she was putting on the gold? That's all I want to know. If there was a conversation when she was putting on the gold under her eyes, you know that gold treatment to get rid of bags. I have one too, but I do these treatments as well. Sometimes you have it's like sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, pumpkin. But this lighting is just not. So anyhow, Tamar's laying in the bed. Candy is sitting on the edge of the bed, and they're talking. And I guess something came up about the Great Escape tour where Tamar was the special guest with Monica, and Tamar would not give Monica 10 cents to put cheese on a Whopper. Do you hear me? She won't say her name. Because I've seen, I don't know what happened between Tamar and Monica, but it's Hurricane Tamar. Hurricane Tamar. Because I can say that because I've been watching Tamar for 400 years on the you don't put your life out there, and because when you put it out there, we get to make assessments for what you give us. So my assessment is, honey, you fight your shadow. You fight your sisters. You actually threw a water bottle on the stage in front of your whole audience and your family, and you weren't humiliated. Something's wrong there. The only reason you don't cuss Toni Braxton out is because of the status that she has, and she is still Toni. That is the only reason. Because the rest of the sisters can kiss your ass, as far as I'm concerned, and looking in. Okay, moving on. Disrespected the man. Even the nephew came. Even the nephew came say, Auntie, you hurt my feelings for what you said to my dad. Tamar's nephew did that. And I have nieces and nephews too. I would not disrespect my brothers or sisters and their spouse. And definitely on TV where it can be syndicated and shown again, and my nieces and nephews gonna see this, child, boo, go on and sit down on it. Go on and sit down on it. They saved you a seat. So, she fought Ayanna Van Zandt. Who fights Ayanna Van Zandt except for Oprah? And they nipped the shit in the bud. They even shook hands. Woo! They even shook hands. And Oprah was like, I'm going to give you another chance, but bitch, if you try that again, okay, go on and sit down on it. They saved you a seat. So, Tamar fights Ayanna Van Zandt, and now she's fighting Kandi. She fights her sister. Everybody. Shit, I fight. Should have been a boxer instead of a singer. I'm drained from watching it because I wouldn't want, I don't know, I wouldn't want someone to attack me like that. And so Tamar feels that Kandi was trying to do some inadvertent shade. Like, I'm shading you, but I'm gonna be very cheeky about it instead of come on out and say I'm shading you, but I felt that based on everything, I see both points, but Tamar was wrong because you can't tell someone how to feel or how to respond to what you are saying, especially if what you are saying is about somebody who she rolls with, because you know beyond a shadow of a doubt, if somebody talked about you in front of Toni Braxton and in front of Tracy and Trina, and you were remotely, you were somewhere else, and somebody talked about you and they didn't check it, you're going to check them. And it is no different than when Kandi had to say, hey, there are some people that are doing their thing in Atlanta, meaning Toya and Tiny and Monica. Well, Tamar did say Tiny was doing her thing, but I think that was just because she was shading the other two. I think she was shading Toya and oh my God, there's so many names. I think she was shading Toya, and I think she was shading Monica. So whatever happened on this tour, Tamar felt that Monica did her wrong. And now she won't give her 10 cents to put cheese on a Whopper. She won't. And see, the thing about Tamar is she's stubborn, but Kandi is too because she's a Taurus. So when you burn the motherfucking bridge, bitch, I hope you have a helicopter, honey, get back to the other side. Because Kandi is not going to buy what you're selling. She's not. Unless it's her mom. That's it. And maybe our auntie or two. But there's that third auntie, better tread the waters lightly. She's a Taurus. They don't put that in her coffee. Oh, and whoever her family is, like her home family. That's it. Because Tauruses love their family. But they will kill you in your sleep. Quietly, bitch. At least I didn't, hurt you while you was up. Okay, because them Tauruses be patting their weave even though it don't itch. So, I don't know, get to what Tamar said. What did Tamar say? Tamar said, you're relevant. That's why people always want you to come to parties and events. And then Kandi said, well, other people are relevant in Atlanta as well. And then Tamar said, it's very few. Like who? So you're calling her bluff. It's like, of course she was going to say my girls. Monica. Monica is relevant. Monica has more of a career than Tamar. Let's just be all the way real before you walk out of my life. Okay? Tamar, I never meant to cause you no pain. Okay? That's real. Monica was out when, like a couple of years, or if it wasn't a couple of years, it may have been 5-10 years after Toni Braxton Living Legend. And just like Toni Braxton Living Legend is to be respected, Monica and Brandy, they're to be respected. It's not like it was a Stacey Lattisaw situation, which I love Stacey Lattisaw, but honey, you just did a single or two, you know. So these girls have not done a single or two. But once again, it's Hurricane Tamar. I don't know why we're tearing down these people right now. And I'm just keeping it peachy because I'm not saying the R-rated version that I would like to say. So I'm toning it down and taming it down. So I think that Tamar can do it for television, and I don't feel that you should have attacked Candy like that. Just Pitbull fighting on national television. Even if you had said, "Girl, come here to the side," if you had said, "Girl, come here to the side" or something, even though it's in front of America, just say, "Listen, I feel that you were kind of like you're being kind of shady right now," or if you feel that. But if you don't slap a bitch and then tell them what's wrong. Like, give them a chance to defend themselves or correct the situation. That's how humans do it. Don't sit down on it. They saved you a seat. Hurry, say excuse me. I know you just stepped on their toe. Now go and sit down on it. All right. Do you know who won the veto? I don't know who won the veto because I'm in California time right now, so it's only 6:44. So I have 2 more hours to wait, maybe an hour and 15 more minutes to wait. So I wish I knew who won the veto. But I don't know. I think that the two girls, Tamar and Kandi, are giving the whole house a show. It's like not even just I'm not talking about no singing show. I'm talking about Aberdeen, with the horses and naked people, honey, just in the fire. And I mean, they are giving them a show because they are fighting like Kimbo Slice and Muhammad Ali. And I don't want this to happen. I want them to but it was so funny how when the first alliances started and Tamar and Kandi got together and they were like, well, we're going to make an alliance. And then the other two athletes got together. And it was just so funny how athletes versus music singers. You know what I'm saying? So the music singers stuck together and the athletes stuck together. That's what I saw. So, and then of course the guys made their alliances and things like that. But I think that, the sacrificial lambs would be the Tom Green and also Kato. And like I said, I think they put them on because somebody has to lose. You know what I'm saying? But it would have been awesome if they had a whole superstar line. Because I'm not trying to be funny. I love Tom Green, but it does look like he's about 5.5 months pregnant. I don't know. And that's compared to the rest of the household. And then Kato doesn't look like he's worked out since we heard about him. And that was like 25 years ago. He doesn't look like he's worked out. And he looks like he may smoke a little bit sometimes. Whatever you want to pick, he smokes. I'm going to let y'all pick that. Gonna sit down on it. They saved you a seat. It's the truth. Allegedly. So, the two athletes, I love it. Because we have like Blair Warner from The Facts of Life, Miss Girl with the blonde hair, honey. She's giving you Blair Warner from The Facts of Life. And then we have Purple Rain. She gave that split and the hairs to the side. I don't know her name. What's her name? It's just so many names. So I like her purple hair. But purple hair is real. I like purple hair. We're going to call her purple hair. So we're going to call her purple hair. Natalie. Oh, her name is Natalie Eva Marie. Okay. All right. I want to respect her, but I love her because she's just so real. Like I like how sometimes she sporadically use a swear word. She's a lady about it, but but that's real because when you're at home and you have your graham crackers and you're putting peanut butter on them and you're just talking with your friends, you'll be like, shit, I saw that too. But you wouldn't do it normally in public. So she normally wouldn't do it because she's an athlete. She's a respected person, so she wouldn't do it in public. So it's just good to see her do it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's like really good. Oh, so the one with the blonde hair, I'm not sure what her name is, but she just confessed that she has memory problems. And so Natalie, she was like, that's okay, we're gonna work it. Her name is Lola. Okay. Oh, Lolo? Oh, Oh, Dina. Yeah, Dina. So she's an athlete. Her six pack has a six pack. OMG. Oh my God. Honey, when she sleep, her six pack be working. I was like, and then she's always eating cookies. I counted. She ate like 7 cookies. I'm like, girl, where are you putting them cookies? It must be going to her feet, child, because it's definitely not going on her body. If I ate 7 cookies right now, I would suffer for the next 2.5 years. I swear to goodness. It's the truth, allegedly. So this baby is eating cookies and but they are working out because I saw, oh my God. So Nate Burke's husband, I'm gonna get these names. By next week, I'm gonna have the names. But Nate Burke's husband, he had them upstairs and they were working out and they were doing all that and he was like 2 more, 3 more. And the funniest thing is, the most funny thing is Tamar Braxton, she was singing while they were working out. So say if it was 10, 9, 8, she was like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And she started harmonizing. I said, this child is crazy, honey. You cannot lock Tamar up without that medicine, honey, for 30 days. I pray y'all let her have it. Because anybody that sings opera during a workout, they have my vote. She's crazy. She is crazy. And Kandi, I can't see Kandi working out. I can see Kandi dieting, but I don't see her working out. And if I'm wrong, Lord forgive me, but I just don't see Kandi waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning talking about she get on a treadmill. And because she don't have time. You can't get on a treadmill and count unless you count your money while you're on a treadmill. Make the treadmill sound while you count the money. So anyway, this is it pretty much. I don't know if this is a plot to make us watch that Tamar and Kandi pre-talked about it, because things happen. Like, they whisper in each other's ear and they're like, girl, we gonna act like we have a problem with each other. Because why is it just now coming out that they have this huge problem with each other? You burnt down my village, you burnt down my town. It's like now they have a problem with each other now that we're on Big Brother. And did the producers on Big Brother know that they had this problem with each other? Who knows? This is good TV. At least because I'm going to say this. I said some really mean things. I wrote some really mean comments about Tamar. And at that point, it was just beyond. Because at this point, I was so sick of seeing her just do a path of destruction with disrespect. And I felt it at the time. I'm a Libra, and now I feel bad, so I need to go back and find that damn video. I was just like, yuck. For real. For real, for real. Yuck. Your personality makes you an ugly, ugly person. Bitch, I don't care if you were Vanessa Williams. If you treat the people like the higher help, yuck. Girl, don't sit down on it. We saved it. No, lay down on it. We got a bed for you, California King. All right, well, I'll see you guys next time. If you like the video, that's what I was going to say. I was going to say, if you like the video, definitely like the video and subscribe to the channel and put it on your social media. I'll see you next week. I was trying to think when they was coming back on, but I think it's Monday. So I'll see you live Monday after the show. So we'll do another live after the show Monday. And I'm thinking my sister and I were about to go to dinner, but if I can watch the show tonight, I'll do another live on Big Brother. All right.